Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? Y'all come on a lot quicker than you used to. Mama, look, that's pretty. Mama was just asking me about her flag. One of y'all sent this to her last year. It says welcome. And it's got flip-flops. Isn't that neat?
I'm switching summer flags.
Trying to go summer, Mama. Trying to go summer.
Summer. Take me down one and put up another. Look.
Say hello when y'all come on and tell us where you're from.
Excuse me.
I think we have more bars tonight. That's what I'm thinking. It looked like we had an extra bar or two, so I'm hoping maybe they got it fixed. Oh, there's some people. Hello, Kathy. I was beginning to wonder. I thought there's nobody here. Mom and I we're not cooking supper tonight. I got home extra late tonight. Mama ate earlier. What you eat, Mama?
Well, I'm afraid to tell you, I ate a cone of ice cream not too long ago. That homemade ice cream, I got to thinking about it and I wanted it.
Are you trying to tell me you had ice cream for supper?
Well, I had it late, so I'm not really hungry right now. I broke all rules and regulations.
Mama, I like for you to have some protein, but no.
I had protein earlier.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing, Rita? From Central Florida. Oh, I bet that's beautiful down there. It's beautiful here. We got the mountains are all green and pretty, and the blue skies and the white clouds are against them today. I came on today at lunch. I didn't think we'd be able to come on tonight, but when I come home, we had extra bars. And I said, I think we can pull it off tonight, Mama. And she said, well, I'm telling you right now, it's too late to cook. I said, that's fine, Mama.
7:30 was just too late.
I said, it's fine, Mama. It is too late to cook, and I don't want to eat anyway. But I got to eating on these. Muddy Bites, waffle cones, snacks, milk chocolate flavor. The best bite over and over again. Folks, these are delicious. And they're supposed to be like ice cream cones. So I guess actually I'm having ice cream cones. An ice cream cone. Just like Mama tonight. Look at them. They're full of chocolate.
Well, they're cute as they can be. Just like a Nutty Buddy cone.
They're delicious.
I better not eat it since.
Anita? Don't let me mess up your name. Is it Habel? Habel? Did I mess up your name? Anita Habel sent 2 boxes of these. And here's one of the boxes. Look at that. And these are Happy Multiplied. Happiness Multiplied. Well, Anita, it really is
Muddy Bites.
Muddy Bites. There's a whole box, 2 boxes of them. 2 of these boxes. Anita, thank you so much. Anita, you have gone above and beyond and overboard too. Folks, I want to show you what Anita Habel has sent us. Not only did she send us a snack, but I guess she's tired of hearing us whine about watering.
That's you.
This is sent for you, Mama.
Yeah, for the garden.
Here is 4 50-foot soaker hoses. Here
I don't know what these two are.
is I guess another 50-foot. And here is another one. And here is a 75. Now, Miss Anita, we appreciate it, but you did way too much. Mama and I hate for people to spend money and stuff like that, really. Anita Habel, thank you so much. But even one would have been a gracious gift. But Anita, 4, 5, 6, 7 soaker hoses.
And the 2 boxes of...
And 2 boxes. And then it came, I don't know if it came with her, she bought this separate. Look at this little thing right here. That's the tape, the joint. Look at this thing. It puts them all together and you put them on one spigot. We've got a spigot at the back and one on the side too. So Mama, I think you got enough hoses. We can soaker hose your raised beds.
Oh yeah, but we've had so much rain here lately, we don't need to soak our hose.
Not yet, but it'll come back to where it'll be. Now this is just, Mama said, we got a bunch of black water hose things. They're called flat soaker hose. I said, Mama, you gotta be kidding. Miss Anita Havel, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was just too kind. And thank you for the Muddy Bags. If you just sent me one pack of Muddy Bags, that would have been, Lord, a gracious gift. But you have just blessed us tremendously. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you so much. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. We really do. I used to have an older soaker hose a long time ago, and it was rubber. And it was real heavy. It wasn't flat. And you had to like put it under your mulch and all that, and then it burst, and then it was soaking. It was a fountain. Teresa texted me this morning. You all know Teresa from Atlanta, and she is our Etsy lady, and she's the one that made these beautiful designs for us. And this is the tumbler, and it says "God bless America, land that I love," and the coffee time on one side. We have the coffee mugs. God bless America. They're double-sided. And then coffee time with John and Momma. That's the red one. I think I've got one of them. Yep. I got the white one I'm drinking my coffee out of. There's different colors on there, but she says, y'all have been so gracious to go to the Etsy store and order things. She wants to give back a little bit. So she said give them this code, July 10 off, for 10% off anything in the Etsy store. And I put it in the description above. And then here it is in case you don't. It's probably backwards. I know. I'm not flipping it though. It's July 10 off. All capitals, all one word. That's not 2 zeros. That's a 0 and that's an O for off. OFF. So that is the code to use on the Etsy store. And I always put the link to the Etsy store in the comments. And Teresa is going to do the 10% off the whole store. And here's I love this one. I've been drinking water out of it. It holds a lot of water. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And it's got ridges. And so when you're holding it, I mean, I don't use a drop them or nothing, but it's got a good hold to it too.
I can hold the bottom of that.
Mm-hmm.
But when they're straight down like this,
right.
I can't grip it.
And this does fit in the cup holder in our vehicle.
I can pick this up.
But she's got them in navy, and it's the taller one, and the smaller one, and then in red, and the taller and the smaller, and I think they're in white in the taller and the smaller as well.
The white one, the small.
In the white one, I don't know if she's got this one in the white or not. She didn't send. She sent that one.
That one.
So there they are, folks. I told her I would tell you all, and she said, just say thank you for everyone who's ordered. It's been a blessing. So we appreciate it. She appreciates it. And I hope you all appreciate the product. I have not had any problem with these products. There's Mama's phone. Probably somebody wanted to check your car insurance.
They are so kind and worried about me.
They did that. They do that all the time. Folks, we are just glad to have electricity tonight. Yesterday, about 1:30 p.m., the electric went off in most of Jellico. It was weird. One side of the street had it, one side didn't. Areas up in where we live out of the city, some areas had it, some areas didn't. We were then didn'ts here. And it got a little warm last night, but we survived. It wasn't comfortable to sleep, but it came back on about 11:30. And so we were thankful because it made a difference. You know, between not having internet till we could come and be with you all and not having electricity last night.
The air is what you was missing more than anything.
Just my fan.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a southern thing. I sleep with a fan 24/7. Well, not 24/7, but every day of the year, winter and fall, summer and spring. But not having those things just reminded me again, and I want to remind you all, You can lose anything in just a matter of a second. Don't get too reliant on it. Don't get too, it'll be there, because we never know.
That's the way it went off yesterday, just flash. And didn't flicker like it usually does or come off.
Well, the tree hit a pole and broke it and knocked the line. There was no flicker to it. It was just gone.
Yes, it was just gone.
So we survived and we didn't even complain much. We just said, well, it'll be on when it is, and we appreciate the guys and the girls that work at our local electric that got all that back on. Y'all are great. They always are. Winter, summer, whenever it's out, they get right in there and they work hard.
They worked long hours yesterday to do that.
Where can I get the mugs? Wendy, there is a code up in the description, and then I'll be a link of the Etsy store. And this is the code, July 10 off. And I know it's backwards, but I can't turn it around because we don't see through on this paper. I didn't think about that when I was writing. July 10 off. You get 10% off anything in the store, and it's our Etsy link, and I'll post it below this today. It's posted below almost every link we do. It's always there, and it's the coffee mugs that I drink out of all the time, and it's the tumblers I just showed. You have all the metal tumblers. Here, this is the best one you can see. God bless America, land that I love, and coffee time on the back.
This big one, you really.
This big one is really good. And so we're just chatting tonight because we're not eating, we're not cooking. We would have cooked every night, but there's just not been time. So maybe tomorrow night we can get them pork chops. Did you freeze the pork chops?
I froze them once, so we may have lost them. I don't know. I hope not.
Oh, they're in the refrigerator, weren't they?
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. Hopefully we didn't lose any. But we'll have those. Mama's wanting to make a, what did you call it? It was a stuffed pork chop.
Well, they're
one
really
dish.
not stuffed. I've had my mind on stuff, but these are not hardly thick enough.
It's pork chops and stuffing, brown gravy in one skillet, and it's
You brown your pork chops and fry them, and you fix your stuffing and lay it in around them and on top of it, and then you pour the pork gravy over top of that and let it simmer, and it'll be soft.
and then you'll have it's like stovetop stuffing in the pork chops and the gravy. And the point of it is we'll make some mashed potatoes and it's to the side, 2-pot wonder. You can have all that in one dish, and then you have your mashed potatoes, and you've got a whole meal. Unless you want to add a green vegetable.
I was going to fix the stuff, but these just wasn't hardly thick enough. You gotta have a good thick one.
They weren't big enough to stuff.
Yeah. I wanted to, and I thought they was, but they won't.
Mom, everybody said hi to you at lunch, and everybody missed you.
Well, good.
So I'm glad you got to be on here tonight. I told him, I said, I may have to bring her over here to the park and let her see everybody, because I told him you were having withdrawals as well.
Yeah, it's bad when you try and try. What did you try the night? 3 or 4 times?
Yeah.
And every time.
And then I tried to upload one that we pre-recorded. I could upload it when we get out from here. I even forget what we done on it, but it was a pre-recorded one. Do you remember what we pre-recorded the other night?
No. So much going on.
Something you made.
I know I missed a Tupperware meeting on account of it. A couple of things.
Mama's been on the road again. She's not been as much this week, but she was a few days. She was out doing stuff.
Well, you have to do some things.
Mama stays busy all the time. Let's see what you all are up to. Drop a note in here. Tell us where you're from. We'd love to know where you're from, and sometimes it's like, well, I don't think we've ever had anybody from there before. And I think I froze y'all up, or you all are froze.
You look like you really did freeze them up.
What's in the stuffing, Vicky? It's just the box of stovetop stuffing, or whatever brand you use.
Well, we talked about fixing one with the apples and the breadcrumbs and what else?
Are you gonna make homemade stuffing?
No, I'm not. But
Oh, you was gonna add apples, diced apples to this.
but if they'd been the real thick ones, we was talking about making
The stuffing homemade and do
the
that.
stuffing homemade and cut up apples in it and stuff.
But
But it didn't work out that way, so.
we'll just have to wait and see tomorrow night what we have, Mama might not even want pork chops tomorrow night. She may come up. Remember, what was the one time we was going to have something simple? I said, it's just going to be super simple hamburgers tomorrow. And she got up the next morning and did a roast of mashed potatoes. I said, Mama, I didn't want hamburgers.
That was Sunday lunch. And
I wanted roast beef, she said. So we just started all over with a whole new idea.
I'm bad to change sometimes.
But we was going to do the pork chops the other night, but we've just not had a good run. But thank y'all for coming back. Thank y'all for remembering us. It means a lot that you remembered us and you come back with us. We've had a lot of new people. I don't know if Facebook has done a push or if it's because you all have sprinkled us out across the way. Whatever it is, we thank you. And I've had many, many comments this last week and even last week before this. This is the first time I caught you, or this, and I'm like, where y'all been? We've been here every day. But I know how Facebook works, and I know sometimes, I'll see something I've never seen before. I'm like, where'd this come from? So a lot of y'all asked me about the page. When you click on it, it changes. Well, mine done the same thing, the one that I use, and it's a different color and everything, and the whole setup is different, but they kept warning me and telling me they were going to change the page and the way the page works and the way we use it. So I can't tell you with 100% confidence, because we don't have our blue check mark yet, that the page you're on is definitely our page. One way you can tell, two ways you can tell, is if we come on a page live, then that's our page. The other way is you can go to our page and see when it was established. Ours was established 2 years ago. Yeah. These fake ones will have a month, a week, 10 days. We have
real short time.
We have 138 or so thousand people that follow us. Most of them will have 10 or 12. So go in and investigate the page and see when it was established. If it's been established for a while and there's 138 or so followers on there, that's you all, and you'll know it's a big, that's us. But the one that y'all sent me pictures of, I think is ours. But what they did, they blew our picture up and moved it up higher, so it kind of covers up some of coffee time. I think that's just what they've done. Somebody told me some other pages they follow also done that. So I'm assuming, and I'm going to apply for the blue check mark all over again, especially since so many people are duplicating. But I've seen several other people had shown where their pages was being duplicated. I think it's just a trend, probably the summer. I don't really know why they do it, but they do. It's not they've not hacked us. They just steal what we have put on their page. So if you see the live, I don't think they could go live with our stuff. So that's one sure way if you're seeing lives. Also, go to our page, make sure you follow. You're probably already following, but anytime Facebook does an update, sometimes it deletes some of the button pushes to follow. So just make sure you are following and make sure you're hitting the little notification. And then make sure that when we come on and we go live, you'll get the notification, because I'll have tons of people that will come on and say, I didn't get the notification. Well, that's why. So just make sure you are following. A lot of times you think you're following a page. Maybe you followed it a year or two ago, but every time Facebook does an update, there's a chance that somebody could have fallen off the follow list. Let's see here. Hello, John and Momma. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Betty, I'm telling you, it's just been an absolutely wonderful day. We try to only have, Mama and I both, we only have good days and better days. That's what our motto is. Sometimes I'll come home and Mama says, you have a good day? I said, yeah. Wasn't a better day, but it was a good day. So we want to keep a good day all the time. If you're up and able to go and
that's a good day.
You're breathing, you're on the Lord's wake up list, that's a good day. That's a good day. Chicago, Illinois. Teresa, how are you? You're the first Chicago I've seen tonight. Hey, Carol. Do you need money? No, Carol. And if you're asking about this little blurb, it's down here at the bottom. We're not asking for money. We're not requesting money. We're not GoFunding me, nothing. That is the thing. It's automatically on there. I can't take it off. I've tried. It's something Facebook puts on every page that's monetized and does stars. And if they do stars, they're monetized. And they do ads. And that's just the way it is. Once you reach so many followers and your video, and Facebook encourages you to do the monetization and the ads and the stars. If you choose not to, they never push your page out. So if you're planning on wanting your page to grow, and that's what you're wanting to do, and you're wanting to spread your platform to other people, then you have to go through those procedures. We're not asking for money. You can don't send money. And definitely, only thing we ask money on is if you choose to buy a church cookbook, it's $17, shipping and all. And that every dime goes to the bank. And it doesn't matter, we've not had one check returned, one check refused at the bank for whether it had Mama Tootsie or John Davis or the OMBC, which is Oswego Missionary Baptist Church. We're not cashing them. We never have cashed a check. So they really don't care what it's made out to if we're depositing the check. As long as it's something to do with the church, they'll put it in there. So whether it's my name, the church's name, Mama's name, it all goes into the church. So, and we appreciate you all. You all have been so gracious with the cookbooks. And how are we doing on cookbooks, Mama?
Just the ones I've got at the post office list is all I like sending out.
Okay. We thank you all. Yeah, don't give money, and that's maybe what these other duplicate pages are up to. I did have someone contact me that said, contact me and click on this link to see what you have won from us. Don't do that ever. We will never give away anything secretively like that. What we give away for appreciation gifts right now are the cookbooks, and we give them away live with you. And you all know we set alarms. First alarm goes off of the first name on the list on the comments is who gets the cookbook. We're not going to send you to a site. You don't have to click nothing. It's simply, you'll hear me or Mama once say, you won the cookbook or you won whatever. So don't fall for that. There is no John and Momma giveaway page, gift page, none of that. And they was putting other words like John and Momma fans and this and that. Now, they a lot of times just put coffee time with John and Momma. They're just blatant. So just watch out for it. We report it. We try to get it taken down. It doesn't work. You know, and you can check with other pages. They have the same issue. So only thing we have to do is just to tell you about it and hope that you hear our words. And when there's trolls on here, just don't comment to them, don't speak to them, don't tell them, because Nola is watching for them. She sends me a list every day. We try to go back and ban them, but them commenting, bless you, Mama, them commenting on here really isn't a danger unless you start communicating and you go to their site or you click on something they offer. And I've seen all kinds of links on here. We never, ever have allowed anyone to put a link on here on any of our comments, so we don't support or stand behind any links that you may find down through there. Only links we have are ours, and I post them on there myself, and it's Mom's Mama Tootsie. No, where do I put it?
Mama Tupperware. It's Tupperware.
Mama. Oh, it's Mama's July party, Tupperware party. I thought that don't sound right. Nothing I'm saying sounds right. Mama's Tupperware party and
whatever month it is.
Right, whatever month it is, and then Etsy and the church cookbook information and our Amazon link. That's the only links that you should find on ours from us. Now, all these doctors and healings and folks, we can't control what all they put on there. Okay, who else is from somewhere else? Bless you, Mama. Thank you, Ray. Anita's Stone. It says, I would love to have a cookbook. I'll put the information in the comments as soon as we get through. It's $17, and it's sent to our P.O. Box, which is 918 Jellico, Tennessee, 37762. It is 918, ain't Mama?
Yeah.
We have a church P.O., we have our P.O., which it wouldn't matter if you send it to either one, we get both of them. Sure, this is true. Hello, Kathy. How are you? I made Mama's Cherry Delight.
Very good.
I crushed vanilla wafers. That sounds good. With butter and sugar, then pre-baked. Then add the filling. Mama, we talked about that. It would be another step and a little bit more complicated, but you could do graham crackers and butter and press them into the 9x30, or to the, well, we used a small one, we used the 9x9. Hello from Memphis, Tennessee, Gail.
Yeah.
You're just right down the road, but you know, Memphis is a long ways from us, even though it's in the same state. But Tennessee's such a long state. Hello from North Carolina. Melody, we love North Carolina. We've not been.
We're closer to North Carolina than
We really are.
Tennessee.
Thank you for those stars. Y'all are so sweet. Sherry, thank you for those stars. We use our star money to buy church cookbooks, and then we give them back to you all on cook-alongs. And we think that's a good way to do it. But everything we do is for free. On here, you can, our recipes, we'll post them for you. We're not trying to make you pay for no recipes. We, everything, you know, there's no secret content. It's all free, and it's all just about getting together, having a good time, and relaxing, and enjoying life, and taking a coffee break from this crazy world we're living in. So definitely don't get stressed out over nothing. Hello, Jerry. How are you? Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Lynn. This is, I love Mama. I love that Mama keeps her mother's tradition alive. I love hearing about the good old days. Yeah, Mama's family's close. Always has been. I remember as a child, my mom and Papa's was central hub of everything we did. And then Mama's house became pretty much the central hub of most everything. And then, thank you for the stars, Paula. Hey, Haley, how are you? Hey, Bobby. Both Central Texas is 84 degrees. It's 82, but folks, it's going to be cool tonight. We're down to 64 here. In the morning. Well, it's 64 when you go out to get in your vehicle in the morning. And it's going to kind of...
Put on a sweater.
Oh, Mama, you put a sweater on at night. Hey, Katie. Colorado, Denver.
Ooh.
Denver, Colorado. Thank you for joining us. Southwestern Oklahoma. We've been to Oklahoma. Hello from Kansas. And I love watching. Well, thank you, Jennifer. Hi, Cindy Smith. How are you? Mama looks the best ever.
Oh, wow.
Look at that, Mama. Who said that, Mama?
A little soap and water, doesn't
Gee.
it?
Hello from Tuscaloosa, Michigan. Who said that? Folks, I know y'all get, Brandy, I know y'all get upset because I don't call on everybody. But have you ever seen the ticker tapes where, you know, they see them, this just flies up through there. And it depends on how fast people are commenting, but it goes fast. And you get 3 at a time, and then they jump to the next 3. It's so hard to keep up, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And some people will have wonderful statements on it, like, you know, it's their birthday or it's their mother's birthday, and I'd love to address it, but I just don't see it. I wore the Tupperware bowls, absolutely love them. Well, thank you, Tricia. The bowls, the last ones that we had last month, there was that opportunity's gone for now. I think it's going to be in the catalog, but it'll be more. But those are the best bowls. Those square top, round bottom, one servaliers with the old tiny starburst lids. Those are great. But now this month we have the Minions. Have y'all went to the Minion movie?
No.
We haven't, but we got a whole line of Minions out. And then we've got modular mates for storage, because people knows it's time to, Tupperware knows it's time to start, people get organized and get their stuff stored. So just all kinds of stuff. Check it out. They'll go quickly. Hey, Brandy, I need a recipe with zucchini and yellow squash I'm about to have an abundance. Well, you can use any kind of casserole for that. You can look online and do zucchini casserole, or there's a zucchini and ziti casserole with pasta. Or you can just add the squash or the zucchini to any casserole.
There's zucchini bread of all kinds.
You can substitute zucchini for green bean casserole that you probably have at the holidays. There's all kinds of them. You make zucchini bread, or you can...
and I make squash pickles. I've never made pickles with the zucchini. I'll tell you.
Squash pickles.
But the yellow summer squash, I make sliced squash pickles.
South Texas.
And then I chop it up and make the, like, Johnny calls it chow chow, but it's just like sweet relish, but it's with squash pickles. And my husband, he'd rather have the squash pickles as the cucumber pickles in that, didn't he, Johnny?
Lancaster, Ohio.
No.
Oh, about Dorothy, about moved you. Gene, Lancaster, Ohio. I don't think I've had him from there. And Dorothy's from Gastonia, North Carolina.
Gastonian, I don't remember Gastonia.
I may have said it wrong. Hi, neighbor. Who's the? I have to pull you back down. Barbara, how are you? Anything? Are we cooking anything Saturday? We're not doing a cook along this Saturday, but we'll probably be on here cooking something, and we'll probably go to the farmer's market. Nola, yes, this is current, up to date, and live. Yeah, we're live, coming live to you at 8:10 here in downtown Oswego, Tennessee. Hi, Cindy Lee Jones. Howdy from Hendricks, Texas. Thank you. Susan Aldred, good question. Oh my, we had a question. Susan, what was the question? When is Mama's birthday?
Ooh.
Mama's birthday is coming up the 4th of next month. I'll let her tell you how old she'll be. Hi, Becky.
4.
4.
I'll be 4 next month.
7, 4.
Just 4.
Just a terrible 74s. Hi, John and Momma from Andersonville, Georgia.
Oh, wow.
Patricia and Russell, hello. I'm from Lincoln, North Carolina. Hey, Joanne. Ellen. Hi, John. Was able to listen to you at the park today. I came out at the park today. That's unusual for me. It's unusual for me to take lunch and leave the office. But I did today. It was a beautiful day. And we were going to have pizza. We have pizza and breadsticks usually once a month, or some kind of food. But we have what we call Brotherhood and WMU. And if the women meet with the Women's Mission Union, union.
Yeah.
And the Brotherhood is the men. And then we have youth also. And the men go upstairs, the women stay in the kitchen and around the big table and eat and talk and have their meeting. And the kids, they have their meeting and they eat, and then they go outside. So that's our norm for one time a month. And since there was no electricity, we got a shelter at the park, and we had church there. And really, we must have had fellowship and eat, and the kids played, and it was a great night. Stayed till late. Everybody stayed till late. And while I was sitting there, I was looking at my phone, and I had 4 bars. And I said, have they fixed the tower? Because I have more bars than ever. So I thought maybe they fixed it then. So I came home, and I was back down to 1 bar, and really couldn't get any lives out. Plus, we're in the dark. So
nothing but working.
I thought, we're in the dark, we have no bars, that's it. So I thought, well, I'll just go there at lunch today and see if those bars are still hanging out over the park. And they were. So I thought, well, I'll just jump live in case we can't go tonight. At least because so many of y'all had, thank you all. That was, I mean, we had so many PMs. We had people asking online, are y'all okay? We're missing y'all. Y'all don't know how wonderful that is to know people care enough to ask. And it means a lot to us. And so, but I wanted to jump live today just in case I couldn't come on tonight again, just to give you all a little update. Hi Susan, how are you? And there's from Lexington. Who was that? See, y'all get just a little far away. I can't read you. I hear some people on some of these. I've lost the whole Lex. Whoever's from Lexington, thank you. Tell me if they can blow up their comments. I can't. I wish they was a little bigger and just one at a time. I could see them. Choom, choom. Hi from Clayton, Delaware. Jeannie, that's a far piece off. Watching from Southeast Georgia. Hey, Wanda. Hello from Mammoth Cave. Tammy, we've been there. Tammy Williams, we've been to Mammoth Cave. Hey, Kathy. Enjoy watching you, John and Momma. We enjoy having y'all here. I'm telling you, the other night, I think I told y'all on the video, it just ain't the same whenever it's not live. We did a year and a half worth of not going live because we were afraid we would make a fool of ourselves and wouldn't be able to, not show it.
We did anyway.
So we started going live, and y'all started joining us in the comments and that. And when you're not there, it's not the same. And we miss y'all. We really do. Hi, John and Momma from upstate New York. Gail, we've been up there too. Hi, Karen Newman. Hello from Iowa. We've been to Iowa. Patricia, good to see you tonight. Well, it's good to have you with us as well. Good to have all y'all. Sandra Leach, hello from Richland, Indiana. Backwards. I don't know what I have backwards, Susan.
The
Probably
July 10%.
Oh, the July 10%. That July, all caps, all one word, July 10OFF is the Etsy code. You'll see it on the comments above, and you will see the link after this video in the comments below. Hello from the home of sliced bread. Let me come back in here. I gotta read this. Montana, Tennis, Chillicothe, Missouri. I probably just destroyed that. CHILLICOTHE. Did y'all make sliced bread? We have a saying here in the South. You might have it worldwide. I don't know. That's the best thing since sliced bread. And that just means it's good. It's good. I don't know what they done for sliced bread or how they done it, but it must have been pretty rough.
Tore it off.
Must have been pretty rough because we talk about it a lot here. If something really good, thank you for those stars, Jane. If something really good comes along and say, that's the best thing since sliced bread. And most of us that are saying it never remembers before sliced bread. Hello from Michigan, David. How are you? What is chow chow? Let's see here. Who said that? Tamara, I have no idea, obviously. Or I would be calling squash pickles chow chow. But I do remember as a child eating a pickle that Mama called chow chow.
Cabbage and pickles and peppers, different things mixed up and cooked, and we called it chow chow.
It was cabbage and peppers.
Yeah, different, mixed into it.
And what else?
I don't remember the recipe for it because I ain't made it in years.
But anyhow, it was a chopped up, kind of pickly mixture. So when Mama started making, Mama makes two different things out of the same recipe. She makes squash pickles.
The sliced with the onion rings. And
slice them and slice the onions and put the pickle seasoning.
And the peppers.
And the peppers. When you look at the jar, you can say, oh, that is yellow squash, and there's some peppers, and you can look in there and see every ingredient in it. And onions. And they're good. And they have a very similar taste. But when you chop all that up, the pepper, the squash, and the onions, and do all that.
Relish.
It's like when you get sweet pickle relish for a potato salad. It's a relish. And we call it, Mama calls it, squash relish. I always just call it chow chow.
He's always called it chow chow.
I catch myself. I try to, especially when I'm talking to you all, because when I'm talking to you all, I'm probably confusing half of you. And they're like, I've never seen chow chow made like that. Well, you probably won't, because it's really squash relish. Glad to see y'all. Betsy, it's good to see you all too. Hello from the great state of Texas. No, Saline, Texas. Home of Morton Salt. Beverly, are you kidding me?
Saline, Texas.
Saline, Texas is the home of Morton Salt. See, I've been eating your salt for years. Beverly didn't even know it.
You're supposed to learn something new every day.
For the
so
salt.
I like that.
We eat a lot of Morton Salt. We try to eat less.
Eat too much.
Linda, chicken and dumplings would be good for you to fix. Do you fix that often? Love it and wish you would tell us how you make it. But Linda, we don't fix it often, but we fix it a lot. In the winter, anytime, Beverly, chicken and dumplings is a domino meal. What do I mean by domino meal? Chicken and dumplings is like chili after you fix a pot of pinto beans. If we fix a big old pot of pinto beans, that probably means the following days we will have chili because we'll use those pinto beans and we'll make chili. Chicken and dumplings, if we boil a chicken, if we have cooked chicken and we have that beautiful golden broth, that's a domino effect. It's probably going to cause us to say, boy, that would be good with some chicken and dumplings. So
you can't find that hands like
you can't find them as good. So I say a domino meal. It just means that if we fix anything at any given time that has chicken broth and it's good, we're going to have dumplings whether it's July or Christmas. Mama fixes chicken and dumplings every Christmas and most of the time at Easter when we would have all the family over.
The kids, the nieces and nephews and their husbands and wives.
Yeah, Mama makes delicious dumplings.
And
but we've kind of changed a little bit, and now Mama might decide to have some chicken and dumplings, and it might be tomorrow, July the 15th, and we might have chicken and dumplings. So we have it often, but not monthly. How do we make it? First, you want to boil you a good chicken. Get you some fat, a hen, or you can buy pieces and boil them with a lot of fat on them. And save that broth. Anytime you fix a chicken, save the broth. And then you heat that broth up, and you can add a little water if you need to, but you don't want to water your broth plumb down.
No, I won't have no flavor.
You won't want that flavor. So Mama don't put much water in hers, but you can add chicken broth out of a box or something that doesn't have that beautiful fat in it. But you want to have some homemade.
I freeze my broth. And if I'm cooking a lot of chicken, excuse me, then I put it in containers and freeze it. And then when I take a notion to fix something and need broth, I get out my chicken broth out of the freezer and let it thaw out. And what I do to save money on a lot of it, I put the mayonnaise jars and stuff like that. I wash them, clean them up good, and drain them.
If you have a ton.
Yeah.
She also freezes it sometimes in Tupperware ice trays because it has a lid on it. And you can freeze that broth and then pull the tray out, open it up, and you can get one little cube, two little cubes, four little cubes for a little bit of soup or even a small amount of chicken and dumplings. And then we'll put them, if we don't have a lot of broth, we'll put them just in the Tupperware freezer things, put them in the freezer. But if she's got, like, if we fix chicken for a big bunch of chicken, something we're making, you can use the mayonnaise jars, the plastic ones, and just leave a little headspace at the top so when it expands, it turns out good.
Yeah.
And then you can throw that jar away. You can wash your Tupperware. But chicken and dumplings, now you got me thinking about them. Hey, Tamara, thank you for those stars. Thank y'all for the hearts, too. I see all those hearts. I love to see the hearts go up and the thumbs up. That means y'all are getting us and you're hearing us. Sometimes if I don't see any, I think, I wonder if they're hearing us. I wonder if we're blurred out. So thank y'all for those, too. Sabrina, Ohio. Rachel, how are you? But it's just so good to be back to talk to y'all. I'm glad we're not cooking tonight.
And you're talking, we're going to get tired of it.
Mama, you're embarrassing from the friends.
Oh, goodness, here I go.
We do have to go because when I came in this evening, look, we've got some plants that are begging for water. You wouldn't think they would. They got water day before yesterday too.
Yeah.
I guess I've had water every day. I guess they should have some too. So we'll go out there.
Really, the only thing's hurting is the
Thank you for
basil
those.
that's out there.
The basil is begging, and so is that sweet potato vine. It's not really a sweet potato vine.
Yeah.
That yellow stuff that we should all. It's kind of like dripped down. I need water. So I'm going to go out there and water some plants. You do not need to feel... No, nobody needs to feel obligated to send stars or anything. No, no, no. And there is a thing on there, Nola discovered it. If you send stars, you can pay something to make a comment on the stars. You never have to pay to make these comments. These are free. So don't misread anything. These comments, you make them, and you don't have to be, you don't have to subscribe. You don't have to do nothing to make a comment. That's the reason I say everything we have is as free as it ever has been, and nothing's been taken away. Stars are an option if you want them to send them. It's just a little thank you or like a tip when you go out to the restaurant or something. I don't even know what the point of them started out to be. We didn't do them until we got about 100 notices that we should do them, and then someone contacted me and said, your page won't push out if you don't do this stuff. That's a whole part of what you're doing. I said, okay, so, but nobody's obligated to anything and don't have to send money. We're not asking for money. I know there's something right here that says you can support our page, but that's if you do send stars, it goes to the church, and then we give the cookbooks to you all. We buy the cookbooks. The cookbooks we give away are not taken from the church. They are bought by us with the star money and given to you all. And that's what you're doing if you do give us stars. And we appreciate it, and it's a wonderful gesture and just a sentiment, but we love the hearts just as much as the stars. We love the thumbs up just as much as the stars, and all those are free. So if you think, I like to send something to let them know, send those hearts. We love those. Send those thumbs up. Share the page. If you really want to say, I like to do something special for John and Momma, just hit share. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but share is what it is, and that's what's on there. So that's what we're doing. But anyway, we're gonna go, or I'm gonna go water flowers, and
the baby wants out.
we won't do both at the same time.
She don't like the water hose, the water.
I took her out the other evening, and she was down in the yard. And I thought, I'm going to water these flowers. Oh, as soon as the hose come on, she ran to the front door and...
She'll knock you off if you're in her way.
No, she said. I thought, Maggie, you were so safe down there. You come up here to where the water is. And she got behind Mama's rocker on the porch and sat there and looked. It was kind of cute.
She thinks she's hid completely.
She thinks she can't be seen, but she was ducking down below it looking at me. And I had never wet her with a water hose. I don't know if someone else has, but we've never.
She just don't like rainwater.
She don't like rainwater and nothing to do with it except to drink it. And she's not been prancing through here tonight, but last night she walked the floors. The lights were out. It was a different sound. You don't realize how different a sound your house has until your electric is off. Even though you may sit here with all the lights off in the dark, but it still has a sound. You got motors running, you've got stuff going on. Maggie don't like it when all that stuff going on. She worried herself to death last night. That's our Maggie girl. Folks, we have talked forever, but it's been forever since we talked to you. It's just like a visit. And in the South, if you're from the South, if you know any Southern people, you can ask them. You know, a visit in the South, it requires a little bit. There's some time involved. You're going to be there about 2 hours longer than you intended to be there. So you're going to say, I'm going to run over here. I won't be gone long. You're going to be gone long. You're going to go. You're going to get to talking. Subjects are going to change back and forth. You're going to say, well, I got to go. They're going to say, okay. They're going to offer you something else or something to drink. And you're going to say, well, I got to go. And they're going to say, okay. And you're going to walk to the door. And when you get to the door, you're going to talk some more. And you're going to say, well, I'm going to run.
Accuse me and Molly all the time.
I'm going to go. And they'll say, okay. And you'll step out on the porch and they'll show you a flower or a vine. And you'll say, well, I'm going to go. And they'll say, okay. I'm not exaggerating. And you'll get to the car and they'll stand at your car door when it's open. And then they'll close the car door.
About me and my first cousin.
And you'll roll the window down and you'll talk to them through the window. And then probably you're going to be having in reverse going out of their driveway saying, listen, I'll talk to you later and you have a good night. I got to get home. And that's a sudden goodbye. So you're going to be a while. So when we talk and go on with y'all, it's just because we think you all's family sitting around our kitchen table. And we hate to see you leave, really. So we're going to go and we're going to say, y'all have a wonderful night. Have a blessed night. I hope you all ate more than we did for supper. Mama had ice cream. That a girl, Mama. Enjoy that ice cream.
It was that homemade ice cream. I'll tell you, it was very good.
Still good? We're going to make some more of that ice cream. We won't, I promise. We won't make it in here in the kitchen with y'all.
We ain't going to make it for a while because I want to eat it.
Yeah. But we'll try to make it before winter. And we will make it in the garage and bring it in and show you what we did. Because that was too loud. But when we were in here, it didn't sound loud. It would sound in the background. But on the video, it really amped up. And I'm still apologizing for that. I hate that it sounded so bad so long. Do fried green tomatoes. Karen, we had those last week, but we're willing to do some more. We've got one green one left, the light pink one, and that's all we've got unless we go to the farmer's market Saturday morning. They have some more green ones. My ex-husband used to say to me, Mary started saying goodbye, I want to leave in about a half hour. Half hour we can get Mama out of there. Hello, all the way from North Carolina, New York City. Well, hello there. Yeah. And you got tomatoes. You notice I stopped when I seen tomatoes, Beth. I saw them tomatoes and I thought, some tomatoes, what's going on?
Uh-oh.
Hello?
You've lost it all.
What did I do, Mama?
I haven't.
Folks, are y'all still with us?
I doubt that because you closed everything out, looks like.
I don't know what happened, Mama. I don't know what I did. The whole screen went black. Mama thought I just canceled y'all out. Oh, we're back. I touched something, looking at comments, and it went black. Mama said, well, you've lost them all.
Lost everything. It was
mercy. Folks, I'm going to go before I do something wrong. This new Facebook setup, I'm just getting used to it, and I might touch the wrong thing. But anyway, it's 8:31. We better go. I'm going to go up there and water them flowers and let Maggie play in the yard. It'll have to be two separate occasions. I'll have to run up there and water them right quick. I'll probably have to just use a bucket and water them and not scare her with a hose. And
ain't that many needs water.
And let her see the outdoors a little bit more. She's been out there today, but she likes it in the evening. And it's 82 though, but it's supposed to get down to 64 tonight. So some of y'all might want to put an extra blanket.
You reckon I better put on winter pants?
Maybe you should, Mama. Times it's getting cold. It's going to be down in the 60s.